Kevin, I seriously cannot keep doing this. Your mom graded my dinner a 4 out of 10 last night. A 4 for pot roast.
Again? What was her complaint this time?
She said the seasoning was aggressively pedestrian. Those were her exact words. I don't even know what that means coming from someone who thinks garlic powder is exotic.
Okay, that's a little funny, you have to admit.
It is not funny, Kevin. I've been cooking for this household every single day for 2 years, and every single day she finds something wrong with it.
Come on, it's just how she is. You've been living with her for 2 years. Can't you just tune it out by now?
Would you be able to tune it out? Because last week she docked me points for insufficient visual contrast on a Tuesday night pasta.
What does that even mean?
It means she watched some chef competition show and now considers herself a judge. That's what it means.
Oh yeah, she's been really into that one. The one where the celebrity chef reviews chain restaurant food.
Yes, that one. But for that, it was the debate show, and she was yelling at me about the youth of today, like, I personally represent everyone under 40.
Classic. Remember when she saw that documentary about molecular gastronomy and tried to tell you your scrambled eggs lacked textural integrity?
I remember wanting to throw those eggs directly at the television.
Okay, but you have to admit from the outside, it's pretty entertaining.
From the outside, sure. From the inside, it is a daily erosion of my sanity. She doesn't just comment on the cooking anymore either. Now it's the laundry, the floors, the way I fold towels.
She's grading your towel folding?
She gave my towel folding a 6. She said the edges weren't sufficiently crisp. Kevin, they're towels.
Okay, that's a little much even for her.
She told me this morning that a proper homemaker would iron the dish towels. Iron them, Kevin.
I mean, she's not wrong that some people do that.
Do not take her side right now. I am warning you. And it's not just the grades. She gives me advice based on whatever she watched that week. Last month, she told me I should be putting full-fat yogurt in the chili because some food show said it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What happened?
I didn't do it because it makes no sense for chili. So she spent 3 days telling anyone who would listen that I was resistant to culinary growth.
Culinary growth. I love her.
Kevin, I need you to understand that I am not laughing. I am telling you that your mother is making my life genuinely miserable, and your response is to laugh and call it entertaining.
Okay, I hear ya. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do about it?
Talk to her. Tell her to stop. Be a husband.
You know how she gets when I try to bring stuff up.
So your comfort is more important than mine. Got it.
That's not what I said.
It's what you did. Diana, I need to talk to you about lunch. That omelette rice you made. I'm sorry, but I cannot give that more than a 3. A 3? What was wrong with it? The presentation was completely flat. No visual drama whatsoever. Haven't you seen what people are doing with omelette rice now? You could do the fluffy fold, or load it with brie, or do the dramatic cheese bowl presentation. You mean the style with the melted camembert on top? That's a restaurant presentation for a specific dish. This was a batch-cooked lunch for the week. If I make the eggs soft and runny for a make-ahead meal, they'll be unpleasant to eat reheated 3 days later. You're making excuses. I'm explaining basic food science. And Barbara, a whole wheel of camembert costs $14. I'm not putting it on a Tuesday meal prep. So you're saying my advice is too expensive to follow? You know what? Do you remember the omelette rice I asked you to make my way 2 months ago? The one you gave a 3 because it lacked energy? That low score was entirely your execution. My instructions were perfect. Your instructions included dicing up soda-flavored gummy candy and folding it into the rice for color. That's a trend! It's called Harajuku style, very popular with younger crowds. Barbara, what you described was a traffic light, red, yellow, green, on rice, with candy in it. I saw it on television. They said it was charming and fun. Did they specify that it was meant for a children's birthday party novelty, not a family lunch? You always do this. You always find a way to make my ideas sound foolish. I find a way to apply context to your ideas. That's different. You know what? I've had about enough of your attitude. I've tried to help you. I've tried to elevate your cooking, and all you do is push back and argue. Because the advice isn't sound, Barbara, and you've never cooked a meal that everyone at this table could finish. I was sick that time. You've referenced that same illness for every cooking failure in 2 years. That must have been quite a cold. Don't you take that tone with me. I am Kevin's mother, and this is Kevin's house. And if you cannot show me the respect I deserve, I will have something to say to Kevin about the future of this marriage. Please don't make threats you're not prepared to follow through on. Oh, I follow through. Don't test me. I'll go get the divorce papers right now if I have to. Fine, do what you feel you need to do. I will, and don't think I won't. I believe you, Barbara.
Mom, can I ask you something?
Of course, baby. Aren't you supposed to be playing with your friends?
I was, but I told them you were crying last night and they said I should ask you about it.
Oh, sweetheart, that was nothing, really.
That's not fair. When I cry, you always ask me what's wrong until I tell you. How come you get to keep secrets?
That's a fair point, actually.
I already kinda know anyway. Was it Dad and Grandma again? I saw the paper they were showing you. What was it?
It's called a divorce document. It's what you file when two married people decide they're not going to be married anymore.
Oh, like in that show Grandma and I watched, where the lady moves to a new apartment and gets a dog?
Exactly like that.
So are you and Dad getting divorced?
I don't know yet. I've been trying very hard to hold things together for a long time. And sometimes it's exhausting to keep trying when the person you're trying for doesn't seem to notice.
Dad doesn't notice stuff a lot.
No, he doesn't.
Mom, you always tell me that if I hear something from a friend or on TV, I shouldn't just believe it. I should look it up myself and make sure it's actually true.
Yes, because heard-only knowledge isn't really knowledge.
Grandma never does that, and she's wrong all the time.
That's exactly why I told you. I didn't want you to grow up like that.
So, Mom, if you're sad and tired and things aren't getting better, why don't you just use the divorce paper?
Danny.
I'm serious. You and Dad and Grandma are making each other unhappy. But you and me, we're okay. We'd be okay anywhere.
You wouldn't be upset if things changed?
I'd be upset if you kept crying and pretended everything was fine. That would be worse.
When did you get so smart?
You made me this way.
I love you so much. You know that?
I know. Do you want me to come with you to look at apartments? I'm good at reading reviews.
Of course you are. Let me make a call first. I want to check in with my parents and let them know what's going on.
Okay. Mom?
Yes?
You're gonna be fine. I know, because you taught me to look things up, and I looked it up, and that's what it says.
What does it say?
Okay, I didn't actually look it up, but I still know.
That's the most you thing you've ever said.
Mom, wait, is that your phone?
Oh no, Danny, it's your grandfather. He's been in an accident.
What? Is he okay?
I don't know yet. come on, get your shoes. We're going right now. Diana, what on earth do you think you're doing? You took my grandson and disappeared overnight without a single word. Kevin is furious, I am furious, and where is Danny? My father was in an accident. He's in the hospital. I took Danny to see him, and we stayed at my parents' house overnight. And that took all night? Yes, Barbara. Hospital visits with an injured parent tend to take a while. Well, the visit is over now, isn't it? So come home now and make dinner. Kevin and I haven't had a proper meal since yesterday. I'm not coming home right now. My father is in the hospital. You've already been. What more do you need to do? Sit there and stare at him? He's my father. And Kevin is your husband, and we have been without meals for almost 2 full days. Barbara, I think you might want to stop talking right now, because you're about to find out something that will recontextualize this entire conversation. What are you going on about? When I was at my parents' house, they found out what's been going on here, with the grading and the comments and Kevin's attitude about it all. And when they heard about the divorce papers, and that Kevin signed them laughing, my mother put them directly in my hand and told me to file them. So I did, yesterday. What? The divorce was filed yesterday morning. Kevin didn't agree to that. Kevin signed the papers, Barbara. The law doesn't require him to think it was funny. It just requires his signature. This is outrageous. Who is going to cook? That's your question right now. Someone has to cook. You can't just abandon your family responsibilities because of some legal technicality. It's not a technicality. It's a divorce, and I am no longer your family. Then who will make dinner? You could try. You do have all those television tips stored up. Or Kevin could cook. He has 2 hands and access to the internet. Kevin can barely make toast. Then I suppose this is an excellent learning opportunity for both of you. Diana, be reasonable. Come home. I'll apologize. Just come home. The meal critic of our household apologizing? This truly is a historic day. What am I supposed to do? I genuinely believe that is no longer my problem, Barbara. For the first time in 2 years, it is not my problem.
Okay, I just heard from Mom. What is going on?
Your mother told you?
She said you filed divorce papers while your dad was in the hospital?
Before the hospital visit, actually. The records office opens earlier.
Diana, come on. You can't just divorce me without even telling me.
I filed paperwork that you signed. That's not without telling you. That's the most direct communication we've had in months.
I signed it as a joke. You know I wasn't serious.
You signed it because you thought it was funny. You thought it was funny when your mother threatened me with it. You thought it was funny when I was upset. You thought everything was funny, Kevin.
That's not fair.
Do you remember last month when I told you I was at my limit, that I needed you to talk to your mother?
Yeah, and I said I would.
You didn't. You told me to take calcium supplements because I was too tense. You turned every single serious conversation I tried to have with you into a punchline.
That's just how I deal with stuff. It doesn't mean I don't care.
It means I never knew whether you cared, because every time I showed you I was hurting, you laughed. What was I supposed to do with that?
I didn't know it was that bad.
That is the saddest part, Kevin. I told you it was that bad, repeatedly, in complete sentences.
What about Danny?
Danny is with me. Danny is fine. Danny actually told me to do this, for what it's worth.
He's 10. He doesn't understand what he's saying.
He's in 4th grade, and he understood more about what was happening in our house than you did. That should tell you something.
At least tell me you'll take care of the food situation. Mom is losing her mind over here.
Kevin, did you just ask me to manage your food situation?
She's driving me absolutely insane. I don't know how you did it for 2 years.
I know. I did it because I loved you and I kept hoping you'd notice. Goodbye, Kevin. Order a pizza or open a can of something. I promise it isn't hard. Kevin! I went to Diana's parents' house personally to bring her back, and they wouldn't even let me in the door! They wouldn't let me see Danny, my own grandson!
I know. I was also refused, if you remember.
She's turning everyone against us.
Or we made some choices that have consequences. I'm still figuring that out.
What are we going to do?
I honestly don't know. I've texted Diana like 40 times. She responds once every day or two, very briefly.
This is all her fault.
Mom, she filed papers I signed, and I signed them because I thought it was funny, so...
So it's my fault?
You did bring the papers home.
As a warning, not for you to actually sign them like some kind of idiot.
Well, I did.
What are we supposed to do about dinner? We've been eating delivery for a week. Do you know how expensive that is?
Mom, please stop asking me about dinner.
I am cooking. I made that chicken last night.
Mom, the outside of that chicken was carbon. The inside was raw. How does that happen?
I was following a recipe. I adapted it from a show.
Of course you did. Diana managed fine in this kitchen because she knew what she was doing. I didn't appreciate that enough. That's a thing I'm having to sit with.
Oh, so now you're having a little moment of self-reflection. Very convenient.
Better late than never.
Tell that to your son who is living somewhere else because you thought a divorce signature was funny.
Yeah, okay, I deserve that. Diana, I know you're probably going to ignore this like the others, but I want you to know that I understand things now that I didn't before, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Kevin.
You're reading them! Diana, please, just hear me out!
I read them all. Every one.
Then you know I'm not just trying to get you back for the food. I genuinely miss you. I miss Danny. I miss having a house that feels like a home.
I appreciate that, but Kevin, do you remember 3 months ago when I told you I hadn't slept properly in weeks because of the stress?
Vaguely.
You said you were probably overthinking it, and then asked if I'd remembered to record the game. I know you're sorry, Kevin. I actually believe that you are, but being sorry now doesn't reach back 2 years and hold my hand when I needed it.
I know! I thought things were fine! I thought you were fine!
I know you thought that. I kept showing you I wasn't fine, and you kept deciding I was anyway, because that was easier.
So there's nothing I can do?
I didn't say that. I said it can't be undone. That's different. Be a real father to your son. Show up, be consistent, be present. That you can do.
And us?
There is no us right now, Kevin. Maybe there's a possibility of a different kind of relationship in time if you do the work, but not right now.
Okay, I hear you.
That's the first time you've said that, and I believed it.
That stings a little.
Good. Remember the feeling. Let it motivate you. Danny's doing okay?
Danny's doing okay?
Danny is wonderful. He asked your mom what the Dunning-Kruger effect was last week, and I had to step out of the room to laugh.
How does he know what that is?
He looked it up after your mother told him something incorrect.
That's my kid.
That's my kid, but yes, he's great. Danny, sweetheart, it's Grandma. Are you free today? We could go get ice cream.
Why?
Because your grandma loves you and misses you, of course.
Mom already told me Dad texted her and she didn't come back, so now you're trying me?
Danny, that is a terrible thing to say to your grandmother.
It's what happened, though. I believe you miss me, but I also think you want me to say something to Mom.
And what if I do? Is it so wrong to want my family back together?
Grandma, do you know what the yogurt curry thing was about? I looked it up when that happened. Yogurt is added to spicy curry to neutralize the heat. If there's no heat, there's nothing to neutralize. And sweetened yogurt adds sugar to a savory dish. It just makes it taste wrong.
I see.
The information you had wasn't wrong exactly. It's just that you applied it in a situation where it didn't work because you didn't understand why it worked in the first place.
You learned all this at your age?
Mom taught me that knowing something and understanding something aren't the same. You have to do both. Grandma, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm actually trying to help. Do you know about unknown unknowns?
Is this more vocabulary?
It means not knowing what you don't know. You know there are things you know, and you know there are things you don't know, like how to fly a helicopter. But unknown unknowns are the things you don't know that you don't know.
And you think I have a lot of those?
I think everyone does. But I think if someone keeps telling you something is wrong and you keep saying it isn't, maybe that's an unknown unknown knocking.
Your mother really told you all this?
Yeah! She says knowledge is only useful if you actually understand it and can use it correctly.
I owe your mother quite a significant apology.
Probably, but she'd probably want it to feel real, not just because things aren't working at home.
It would be real.
Then maybe start there. I do miss you too, Grandma. I just miss Mom more, and she's happier now.
I understand. Diana, your son just explained unknown unknowns to me in the context of my cooking advice. Oh no, he was quite diplomatic about it actually. He takes after someone wonderful. Diana, I would like to apologize, genuinely. Not because my house is falling apart, which it is, but because I treated you unfairly for 2 years and I kept going. I used the grading as a way to feel important. I didn't have useful skills to contribute, so I invented authority instead, and I used your husband's passivity as permission. I'm aware now that that was wrong. That's a lot of self-awareness, Barbara. Your 10-year-old had to explain it to me using philosophy. I'm a little humbled. He's good at that. I understand if nothing can be undone. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking if someday, when the dust settles, you might consider letting me know Danny properly, as someone trying to do better. I think Danny would want that, so I'll keep the door open. A little. That's more than I deserve. It is. Don't make me regret it. Oh, and Barbara, for the record, if you want to learn to actually cook, start with something simple. I can send you a link. I would like that very much. That's a good start. That's actually a really good start.
Mom, are you almost done with work?
Just finished. Heading home now. Don't start the show without me.
I already paused it at the beginning. I would never. It's the episode with the fish that makes its own light.
That's a bioluminescent organism. Did you look it up?
I already did. It works through a chemical reaction with oxygen. It's called cold light because it doesn't produce heat.
See, that's exactly.
I know. Knowledge you actually understand is useful knowledge. Mom, there was a quote in my manga. It said, knowledge is only alive when it's put to use.
That's a good one.
The full quote is, knowing something is step 1, understanding it is step 2, but using it correctly, that's the whole point.
3 steps. That's elegant.
I wrote it down. I think Grandma Barbara needs to hear it eventually.
I think she might be getting there on her own, actually. She texted me today asking what kind of knife to use for dicing vegetables. Not because someone on TV told her, because she's trying to actually cook.
What? Is that safe?
I sent her a beginner's tutorial and told her to start with something that doesn't involve fire.
That's kinda nice of you.
It cost me nothing and it made her feel like she had somewhere to start. Sometimes that's enough.
Mom, I'm glad things are how they are now, even with the hard stuff.
Especially because of the hard stuff. You learn who you are when things get difficult, and I learned I'm someone who can make a hard call when it matters.
And you learned you have a really amazing and intelligent son.
That too. Very humble of you to point it out.
Humility is knowing your own strengths. I looked that up.
Get the popcorn going. I'm 10 minutes away.
Already on it. Grandpa said he wants some too.
Tell him this one's on him. He stole all mine last week.
He said you'd say that and to tell you the price of love is popcorn.
That man is insufferable, and I missed him so much.
Hurry home, Mom.
I'm coming. I'm already coming. The divorce was finalized with Diana granted full custody of Danny, alongside a generous child support arrangement and alimony. Kevin's impulsive signature, made in a moment of careless amusement, turned out to be one of the most consequential things he ever did. Without Diana, the house descended into chaos quickly. Kevin and Barbara, each unequipped and too proud to admit it, circled each other with increasing resentment. The cooking was inedible, the cleaning undone, and the daily friction of two people who had coasted on someone else's labor finally surfaced in full. Kevin, to his credit, began showing up for Danny in a way he had not shown up for Diana. It was not enough to restore what he had lost, but it was something. Danny, who was inclined toward fairness, gave him credit for trying. Barbara, aided by a beginner's cooking tutorial and the occasional text from Diana with a resource link, slowly began to learn what she should have known decades ago. She never became a great cook. But she became a quieter, humbler presence, someone who had finally discovered what she didn't know. Diana, at her parents' home, woke up without dread for the first time in 2 years. Her father recovered well. Her mother fussed pleasantly. Danny grew, daily, visibly, wonderfully. She kept the door open a crack for Barbara. She kept it further open for Kevin's relationship with Danny. And for herself, she kept the whole world open. Because she knew something now that she had not fully believed before. Knowledge is only useful when properly understood and applied. And she understood, at last, that she deserved better. That it was knowledge enough to build a life on.